Polandball, or Countryballs, obviously, countries represented as balls to make jokes about national stereotypes and the international drama between countries, including also history, geography, broken English, etc. It's very interesting how this idea developed from an internet meme to a special type of content with a big community, making it deserves an iceberg video. If you don't know what an explained iceberg is, it's simply an idea where less known facts or mysteries about specific subjects are put deeper. This video was supposed to be made a year ago, but because of some personal stuff and after losing the hope of finding a convincing iceberg about Countryballs, I decided that it would be fun to make my own version, so I appreciate all of your support. In advance, I won't take the responsibility if you see the next content as disturbing or offensive, and I hope you enjoy. Polandball. Polandball is the country ball which the comic genre is named after. He is the main protagonist in the Polandball universe and he cannot into space. Polandball is often portrayed as a naive country ball bullied by his neighbors for partitions or annexations, usually as a plumber for the United Kingdom, based on the fact that many Poles live in Great Britain. Both Germany and Russia sometimes see Polandball as a possible expansion territory. What makes Polandball also special is that its flag is drawn upside down. The last point is very questionable, but we'll talk about it later. Rules. Countryballs is known for its strict rules like prohibiting the usage of circle tool, pupils, hair, ears, mouths, limbs, hair, mimic wrinkles, bears, eyelashes, etc. Those rules aren't followed anywhere around the internet, but their existence didn't obstruct the creativity. There's a series of images and descriptions called the official Polandball tutorial. It contains the major rules of Polandball. Comics. Comics are the major type of Countryballs content since it's how the meme was born. Polandball comics have their own style and rules as well. r/Polandball is the official subreddit and one of, if not the main online spheres for the Polandball community members, who are called Polandballers. It was created on May 23, 2011. The subreddit is dedicated to Polandball comics. r/Polandball mods are often portrayed as fascist individuals, due to the fact that it's not easy to post an acceptable comic there. Wiki. The Polandball Wiki is a community dedicated to Polandball and related materials. This wiki exists since January 10, 2010, and since then it has been an encyclopedia for all the Polandballers. Videos. Countryballs are very used in videos content. Countryballs are mostly included in memes, mapping, explaining history and geography, and also animated countryballs. Most of famous Polandball video makers are found on YouTube. Poland cannot into space. Poland cannot into space is an offensive joke running gag in the Polandball series that is based in Polandball's attempts to venture into space. Polandball's attempts always end in some sort of mishap preventing the desired goal of heading into space from happening. He got to and landed on space once, but fell back to Earth. In real life, Mirosław Hermaszewski, born September 15, 1941, is a retired Polish Air Force officer and cosmonaut. He became the first Polish national in space when he flew aboard the Soviet Soyuz 30 spacecraft in 1978. This phrase can be used in another examples, meaning that a certain country can't achieve to get something, like Estonia cannot into Nordic. The opposite phrase can into can be used too. Country humans. Country humans, sometimes abbreviated as CH, is a fandom based around countries being portrayed as humans. The Country Humans fandom is closely related to the Polandball, SatW and Hetalia fandoms. In short, drawing countries as humans with their heads based on the Countryballs design. The fandom is believed to be created around 2017, though there's older lost media of country humans. Remove kebab. Remove kebab is an expression referring to an anti-Muslim propaganda song known from a video shot in 1993 in Serbia during the Yugoslav wars, as well as the title of this song. The phrase can be used for other countries, for example, kebab referring to Turkey, also Muslims and Arabs in general, burger referring to the United States, vodka referring to Russia. The phrase is one of the common used swears or rage texts in Countryballs. Rectangle. Rectangle is the main antagonist from the Polandball comics. He is a Countryballs character representing the future Fourth Reich, or just a tall rectangular version of the German Empire. Except on r/Polandball, Rectangle is the only Fourth Reich, while the Second Reich is a normal ball. He is a tall, slender character with small white dots for eyes. He tends to loom over his peers and thoroughly creep them out. He's very stark but tends to prefer to play with the other countries. This, though, tends to end in Rectangle breaking his toys. Many think of Rectangle as evil, insane or demonic, but really he's just like a patriot serving his country. Anschluss. Originally a Nazi propaganda term used to refer to the annexation of Austria by the Third Reich. It is used by Rectangle when taking clay of other countries. The word is used for other countries like Byzantine Empire, Anschluss. Cave balls. Cave balls or billiard balls are used to represent prehistoric indigenous communities. For example, 8-ball represents Africans and other dark-skinned people. 7-ball represents Native Americans. 1-balls represent prehistoric or indigenous East Asians. 4-balls represent the first natives. 6-ball represents aliens, etc. Language. Language used in Countryballs is English, or also called Broken English. This broken English is all about broken grammar rather than broken spelling, and incorporates bits of each country's native language when it speaks. But the Anglosphere Countryballs must speak English with proper grammar. There's other details like commonly used words or characters should be called with their name without adding ball. Games. As any other fandom, there's Polandball games such as Polandball World War Simulator, Polandball Not Safe for World, Polandball Can Into Space, Dictators No Peace Countryballs, Polandball Catch 'em All, Countryballs Modern Ball Fair, and many more of released and unfinished games. September 2009. September 2009 is the birth date of the Polandball meme. Artworks. This entry simply refers to the artworks of Countryballs with more advanced art style. There's famous Polandball artists like Zimoni Tromi, Yadar, Kaliningrad General, etc. And r/Polandball Art, a sister subreddit for r/Polandball, is for artistic pieces with Countryballs. Clothes. Clothes aren't a necessary thing except for USA with sunglasses and UK with a top hat and a monocle. Besides to rice hat or pisi for Indonesia and sunglasses for Monaco to differentiate from Poland. There's also the eye patch, which Serbia is known with, but other countries like Austria-Hungary, Spain, Portugal, Slovenia and Slovakia can have eye patches. Planet balls and state balls. Planet balls and state balls are balls representing planets and space objects, plus the US states. These characters are in the same universe with Polandball, and their subreddits are sister subs with r/Polandball. Company balls. Company balls has the same idea of Polandball but with companies and brands. It's not recognized by the Polandball community as part of it. Pol Comp balls. Pol Comp balls, also called ideology balls, is a Polandball inspired community focusing on the humorous interactions between personified political ideologies. It's not also a part of the Polandball community. Personalities. Some countries have a much-known jokes, however they are offensive, which made some Countryballs characters have a special personality among the community, like USA being fat and stupid in geography, Switzerland being neutral, Morocco being demonic, Austria being a doctor, Montenegro being sleepy, Romania being a vampire, etc. Relationships. Some characters has family or friendly relationships according to history or geopolitics. Romantic relationships aren't very supported in Polandball. Animals. Animals can exist in Polandball content sometimes, and emus are the most mentioned ones, referring to the emu war. Hatred towards country humans. Though country humans are inspired of Polandball, Polandball and most of the internet communities in general are showing hatred to this fandom for what can be called cringe or inappropriate content. A large proportion of criticism comes from the Polandball community, calling it as disgrace to history. But critics are also prevalent within the country humans fandom itself. r/Polandball GIFs. It's another sister subreddit for Polandball GIFs and animations. Polandball Map of the World. The official subreddit publishes a Polandball world map every year, which shows the country balls with major events of that year. Non-ball characters. It's obvious that the country balls characters are balls in shape, but there's accepted characters that have to be drawn in a different shape, and they are Israel as a hypercube. I made a video about the reason, but it's deleted because of community guidelines, so in short, the reason is Jewish physics when you ask the community. But for more details, studying the first comic of Israel Cube show that it's inspired from Physics Cube and Metatron's Cube. Singapore as a triangle. I also made a video about it, but in short, it's mostly inspired of the Siduri growth triangle. Nepal with its flag shape but adding sharp teeth and dragonic eyes. Every country or former one with a non-quadrangle flag are under this rule, and they are called roar instead of ball, like Nepal roar. Kazakhstan as a brick. There's a lot of theories about the reason, but the most one which convinced me is that Kazakhstan was the last character to be added in Countryballs, and so Kazakhstan is left in its flag shape as a brick. In addition to Venice as an octopus, Bermuda as a triangle, ASEAN as a coin, and Chile as a stretchable worm that came back to its ball shape. There's other characters who can be in a non-ball shape or the opposite, like Panama, Central African Republic, British Palestine, Mamluks, Skopje, etc. Polandball the Animated Series. Polandball the Animated Series is an internet animated series based on the Polandball meme created by Paul Hunter in 2013, making it the first animated series about Countryballs. It has 12 episodes in 2 seasons and was supposed to end with a movie, but it got cancelled. Book of Bork. Bork is a meaningless word that originated from the Muppet Show Swedish Chef. Swedenball is known for saying it, but every character has its own Bork, and all Borks are written in the Book of Borks, which was made by Brain for Breakfast. Deported to Siberia. It refers to some Polandball subjects which their usage is permanently prohibited on the subreddit by the Joke Life Preserve, which is created using a monthly petition which allows frequenters of the subreddit to vote on things they don't want to see in Polandball comics. The list of items that are deported to Siberia are classic jokes, template comics, turning existing comics into Polandball comics like plotless adaptations of existing stories with characters replaced by Countryballs, internal affairs of US states and territories, Grey Poland, and using false syllabary in a way that resembles English. Craw-Chan, a primarily German language image board that was founded in 2007, more like a German 4chan. It's the birthplace of Polandball meme. Falco. Falco, also called Falco Fag or Falcon, is a British user on Craw-Chan. and most importantly, he's the creator of the Polandball meme. After creating this comic using Microsoft Paint to mock the broken English of Polish people, later the design of Countryballs became popular among other users on the board, particularly Russians, and then it spread on the internet. Australia Ball, referring to Australia. Some Poland bowlers showing it standing upside down. This idea is inspired from Australia being known as the land down under, for its position in the southern hemisphere. Chad Ball, referring to the country of Chad. The character's eyes are often 8 balls to distinguish from Romania since their flags are pretty similar. Islam is an old Countryballs joke which is the brand of phones in the Polandball universe. The name is obviously inspired from Apple. Omsk Bird. Winged Doom or the Omsk Bird is a series of drawings, comics, and image macros originated in 2009 on Russian image boards, based on a central character of Winged Doom, a drawing by Heiko Muller. The character is often associated with the Russian city of Omsk and everything psychedelic, surreal, and drug-induced. Omsk Bird became later an antagonist character in the Polandball universe. Pokemon Voltrob. This refers to the similarity between the Poland character and the Pokemon Voltrob. The game Polandball Catch 'em All was inspired from this similarity.